Okay, right. So, what we are going to discuss today about the Guidewire business analyst. So, before we are getting into the Guidewire BA, so we must be knowing about what exactly business analysts do. So, to make it very simple, business analysts are the people who act as a liaison between business and technical community, uh, so that they try to understand the requirement from the customer and providing solutions accordingly. This is what generally the Guidewire BA do. In the process of it, they try to understand the requirements from the customer so that by understanding the business problem, goal, vision, all that, so a necessary solution will be provided. This is what guide will be usually do that. So when it comes to the Guidewire application is concerned, first of all, we must be knowing about what PNC market is, because before we are getting into the role of a BA in Guidewire, followed by the responsibilities. First of all, we must be knowing about the PNC insurance sector, because Guidewire is a product part of PNC insurance. PNC stands for property and casualty insurance. Like whenever whoever are taken any insurance policy, either it can be vehicle insurance, home insurance, etc. Everything will be part of property and casualty insurance, except health and life. Remaining everything will be part of property and casualty insurance. So PNC market is one of the biggest sector, biggest domain I can see, where customers will apply for insurance policy premium, right? So if they want, for example, a person has bought any vehicle, right? So they can apply for an insurance policy for their vehicle, so that they have to submit all the required details. So whenever the required details are submitted, they will verify and validate whether this person has really uh, can we give the policy to this particular person or not, based upon the vehicle that he has taken, based upon the driver's history. Whether the policy to be issued for them or not will be decided. So once they have decided, what they do, finally they will provide insurance policy. Before that, they give a quotation to the customer. Once customer is agreed with that quotation, a policy will be issued. This is property casualty insurance companies are three different business services. One is policy administration. Policy administration means either it can be new policies, it can be renewals, it can be endorsements, it can be cancellations. Everything will be part of policy administration. This is first one. So after policy administration, second about billing. Billing, nothing but a person has taken the policy. Whenever a person has taken the policy, if customer has accepted the quote, they have to pay premium. Either it can be a one-time premium they are paying, or it can be in installments. Based on that, invoice will be generated. Invoice will be given by the billing person. Right? So that customer pays, then policy document will be issued. This is all part of billing. So billing is not only for new payments, it is for renewals also. At the same time, it is for disbursements. Disbursement means any extra amount has paid by the customer or any cancellation of the policy has taken place. So we have to pay back to the customer. This is all about the disbursements. Along with disbursements, commissions. Commission, nothing but commission logic I'm referring to. Commissions, nothing but whatever the payments that they are doing, right? So through a broker or an agent, customer comes, so that we have to pay commissions against to this. So this is all about the commissions part. So these are the few things will be part of billing. That is second business activity. Third business activity is called claims. Claims, nothing but any person can submit the application. Claim processing will happen. Once the claim processing is completed, claim adjudication will be taken place, whether we will verify whether claim is the real genuine claim or not, or are there any duplicate claims, etc. Whether what type of policy a person is holding, what are the coverages, everything will be verified there. So based on that, policy will be issued, based on that, claims will be processed further. Adjudication will be taken place, followed by this claim settlement will be made. So these are the three business activities any PNC insurance market will be holding. One is about policy administration, second billing, third is about the claims. These are the three things that we will have. Now, as a insurance company to manage these operations or these business activities, irrespective of the area, irrespective of the size of the business, these activities remains the same. If they want to manage all these, they require some kind of applications to be used. As PNC market is an old-aged insurance sector, more than 100 years, you know that. So that whenever they are managing all these, they require some kind of applications to manage. Since a very long time, they are using some old legacy applications for a very long time, mainframe-based applications for policy center as separate, for billing as separate, claims as separate. So they have different applications people are using for a very longer time. Now, what company wants? Insurance company wants for different reasons, because the old applications are using for a long time. The applications are very rigid. Okay, they are not scalable in nature. Scalable means it should be able in a position to adopt the future needs also. That scalability, unfortunately, application doesn't have. So they want some kind of scalability that application must be having. At the same time, even for future needs, that has to be addressed. So these are the reasons behind insurance company wants to migrate from existing application to new application. It can be Guidewire or it can be any other reason, okay, any other application. So this is how generally the market scenarios are. Means they are using applications now. They are using some applications for policy billing claims. Now they want to transform to a new thing. That's how generally the requirements are. In this regard, they want some kind of intermediary who understand the requirements and providing necessary solutions. So the reason why many companies required a business analyst. Why business analyst? Because anyone can come across, anyone can ask me a simple question as BA is the person who will be gathering the requirements and providing solutions for new projects right from the scratch. But if you see Guidewire as a product by itself, which is already existed, product is readily available. So why do we require anything, right? So why do we require any BA? Okay, because the product is readily available. So if you want to know it, first of all, why Guidewire is required? So Guidewire has two options because Guidewire is a product by itself. This Guidewire product has two different applications are available in the market. One is on-premise application. Second, they have one minute. Yeah, Guidewire has two different models. One is on-premise version is available. Second is cloud version is available. On-premise means application, whatever the modules that we have, right? Either it can be billing, claims, policy center, right? So all the three applications will be as separate. Okay, these three applications will be as separate. So anyone, whoever wants to buy any product, they can buy any one and they can get it installed in their systems. And but provided on-premise, you need to maintain your own servers, you need to maintain your own data centers. That is one of the challenge. So that infrastructure cost in future will be high for any company, whoever is investing in. So advantage, they have an on-premise application. Means they can buy the product of Guidewire, they can get it installed in their local systems and they can use it. So this version is available for Guidewire. That is one thing. Like this. Okay, I'll show you one. Like this, we have already This is an on-premise where people can see. Okay, people can see it and people can use it. This is what generally the Guidewire Policy Center is meant for. Okay, this is meant for. This is what Guidewire majorly product is all about. So on-premise version is available. That is option number one. Second, even Guidewire has a cloud application also. Cloud application refers to the application is in the cloud environment. Means using either it can be AWS or Azure or Google Cloud. They will use cloud environment so that application will be on the cloud. Virtual maintenance will be taken care of by the cloud service provider. Whichever the module, because all the three modules part of insurance now. Generally in Guidewire, in cloud version is called, the product name is called Insurance Now. That's the product name. So all the three modules will be in the cloud environment so that we can use it. So that you don't need to install it. You don't need to manage data physically. Everything will be in the virtual so that access can be made. So these are the reasons behind Guidewire has more prominency. Okay, more prominency. Because we have both on-premise and we have both cloud application. Both versions are available in the market. Any one can be taken by the company. Whoever they want, they can buy any one. Either it can be on-premise or this can be cloud version, they can buy. These are the reasons behind Guidewire is more prominent. Now, why do we require business analyst here, and how different regular BA to Guidewire BA is? So generally, if you are a regular BA, this is what generally we do. Yeah. Right. So general BA, if you see the comparison, regular BA, you try to understand the requirements right from the scratch. That's called COTS projects. COTS means customer obsessions. Means you are developing a solution from the scratch. You and your team is developing a solution from the scratch, right? From the basics onwards, you are gathering the requirements and you are doing it. This is all about the ITBA, okay? ITBA, where they are working from the scratch of the project. And they must be well versed with the regular SDLC model, something like waterfall model, V model, all these. They must be well versed and they will be doing requirement gathering, understanding the problem, creating some documents, user stories. This is all as a BA regularly we do. Okay, these are all the skill set for a BA. Anyway, it must be there for anyone. Second is called Guidewire BA. Guidewire business analysts are the people who must be knowing about the functional flow of the application, because this product, we are not developing anything from the scratch. This product is readily available. Wherein this product, we can use it. Any insurance company they want, they can buy from the Guidewire and they can use it. But as it is, the product cannot be used by the customer for any insurer. I am referring this word as insurer. Insurer, nothing but an insurance company. They cannot use it directly. Why? The reason is very simple, because it has to be customized according to the business rules and government mandates. Because area of operations, which country these services we are providing, who are our customers. Let's say XYZ as an insurance company, they have very strong presence in US market. They have very good customer base in, may not be in 50 states, maybe they have customers in 10 states. Now they want to penetrate their services by adding new line of service business into the other states also. That's how the requirement. For example, what is important here? Here we have to transform our services to the next level, where we want to extend our services by making some changes according to the business rules of the organization, according to the government mandates. But these are the two reasons behind customer wants some kind of migration to be taken care of. So a person, whoever want to be a BA, should have the knowledge over the functional flow, how the policy creations should be done, how the cancellation flow should looks like, right? So either it can be renewals, it can be endorsements. Everything a person should be well versed with. As a person working as a business analyst, they must be good with this. They should be knowing about the functional flow well. Okay, 100% the functional flow they must be good with. Unless until there is no functional flow, they are good with, uh, doesn't have any value further. Because in the application, they require some kind of changes to be made. So they required some kind of intermediary who understand the requirements and providing necessary solutions. For that reason, they are hiring BAs. So hence, the person, whoever is working as a Guidewire business analyst, should be having functional knowledge for sure. They must be having functional experience, and functional knowledge is needed. This is the reason why functional knowledge is required for a BA. That is point number one. Point number two, second, a person must be knowing about different patterns. Normally in policy center, we have different patterns, something like activity patterns and all, everything they must be good with. Understanding activity patterns followed by what are the different underwriting rules they have, right? So business rules, etc. Everything they must be good with. If you're talking about the policy center, we have activity patterns. We have underwriting rules. Everything they must be good with. Along with this, they must be familiar with claim center and billing center also the same. Okay? Claim center, billing center also the same it will be. So this is something which as a BA, functionally we must be good with. Second, when there is any application customer has bought, they require some kind of configuration integration to be made according to their requirements. Those requirements should be captured and as it should be translated into the document format, either by preparing some business requirements document kind of, or else we are preparing user stories, whatever the name it is. So this is all something as a business analyst we have to do whenever we are working on the Guideware this thing, okay, Guideware application has it. So this is the fundamental difference you see from regular BA to Guideware business analyst. Regular BA, regular business analyst activities will be there. If you are a Guideware business analyst, Guideware BA experience you must be good with. You must be good with policy center. You must be good with billing center, claim center. This kind of knowledge and this kind of expertise is required for anyone to perform. So these are something as a business analyst we must be good and familiar with. Okay, this is all something, but I'll start with the basics of property and casualty insurance because different people come from different professional experiences because I'm not sure about from which professional background they come from. Based on their professional experiences, let's start with PNC basics first, right? So what is the flow of a policy flow? It can be claims and billing flow and all. Then we will get into the basics of BA. From there, the functional flow of policy center, we will be learning in further days. Understood everyone? Clear? Right, so this is all about this. If you have any questions, you can ask. Please go ahead. Any questions from your end? Please go ahead.
No question.
Okay, right. So this is what the whole stuff went on. We'll connect tomorrow and we'll proceed further with this. Okay, guys. Right, Ravi? Are you there? Ravi. Okay, fine. Thank you.